Welcome back to Cruisix Sanctuary, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and the healer role quests. Cruisix X here, and in the last episode we found out that a blasphemy had what is it? Oh yeah, a blasphemy had graced the presence of the Alamegans. And as such, and we found out that it was an old man whose son sided with the Empire and betrayed his fellow countrymen, his brethren. Not much more to really go on for that. Oh, and Arenvald's part of an organization that's trying to, reconcile with those who sided with Alamigo. With Garlemald. So much to do, so little time to do it. Anyway, we're doing this next quest as White Mage, so let's get right down to it with the level 86 quest, The Butcher's Blade.
We were hoping you'd stop by. I'll show you to Commander Alden at once.
No, you'll just call him to me and call it a day. You're a welcome sight as always, Chris.
Aye, and a lot's happened since last we spoke. We Silver Griffins have been keeping busy.
As have I and my men, but I'm afraid we've little to show for our efforts. Although we've been searching high and low for the blasphemy, we've seen neither hide nor hair of it. Unfortunately, everyone else has had better luck. We've received reports of lesser beasts throughout Girabania, and putting them down is as important as hunting the blasphemy that got away. To complicate matters, rumors have been circulating that these beasts were the Skull's kin. While this was true of the recent incident in Alagana, we cannot have people jumping to conclusions, given what they might feel tempted to do. It has been suggested that we take these It has been suggested that we take these individuals into custody for their own protection as much as the safety of others. But that would only isolate them even further and give credence to the rumors. The recent unrest has hindered the efforts of the Silver Griffins to no end. Therefore, I ask that you aid them in their endeavors and see if there is aught that can be done.
Also, you'll be joined by another volunteer. Try not to be too surprised. I thought I felt my ears burning.
Hello, Fordola.
I said I don't need a keeper, but did they bloody listen? Did they bollocks?
Come on, don't be like that. This is what you agreed to. Besides, you never know when you might have need of a healer, and there's none better than Chris. He's right. You've earned a measure of trust, and this shouldn't be taken to mean otherwise.
Thick as thieves, are we now? Then there's no need for this sodding collar, eh? We all know it's not coming off anytime soon, but if this is how it's to be, then fine. So long as he keeps out of my way.
I want the two of you to visit the Silver Griffin's headquarters in Alagana. Several relatives of the Crania Lupi have agreed to meet them, and we could do with a measure of precaution.
If anyone so much as mentions the skulls, I'll deal with it. Understood? Let's get this over with.
She's as much at risk of turning as anyone. Maybe even more so. You don't need the Echo to see the weight she's carrying. She's still not got a handle on her own Echo either. Sometimes the visions come without warning, and with such force that it's all she can do to stay standing. There's no telling what might happen when she comes face to face with the family of her former comrades. So look out for her. Please. I wish there was more I could do for her myself. But we've all got our own duties, and I'll see them through to the end. So must we all. Follow Vordola's lead. We're counting on you both, but be ready to step in, even if she curses you for it. Alright, let's jet. Where are we going? Alagana? Right. Alright. Oh boy. I had a feeling Robon would send you, Chris. But as for her...
If you've got any complaints, take it up with the commander.
No, it's fine. Truth be told, ever since that day at the Royal Palace, I've been thinking.
Stop. You don't want to say it, and I don't want to hear it.
To the matter at hand, then. We Silver Griffins have been working to support the relatives of the Crania Lupi. But one family has gone missing. A mother and her parents, who live together under the same roof. One of ours paid them a visit, but they were nowhere to be seen. And when they went inside to check, they found the house had been torn to shreds. Thick gouges in the floor and walls, made by a beast's claws by the look of them.
You think they've tanned?
Aye, that is the most likely explanation. Please, do what you must before anyone else is hurt.
There's no time to waste. I'll head west, you east.
Alright, off to the east. Going on. Alright. Oh. Well, hello. Oh, that's, new. What is this? In the dirt you spy an envelope containing a crumpled, tear-stained letter. Dear Mother, I hope this letter finds you well. Time is short, so I must keep this brief. Although I have never done anything to make you proud, I promise you things will be different when the war is over. Until then, take care and know that I love you with all my heart. Placing the letter back into its envelope, you turn your attention to finding the others. Let's see what we've got. Ah, here we go. Jesus Christ! A wedding ring. You discover what appears to be a wedding ring with a name and date engraved on the inside. With seemingly no more clues to be found, you decide to report to Ragenfield. Okay, back to Alagana. Alright. Were you able to find anything? This and this. Here you go. Then it is as we feared. I found and killed a third. He was carrying this. A matching ring. I'll deliver these effects to their next of kin and arrange a funeral. Or as close as one as possible under the circumstances. There's no changing the past. We'll always carry it. And the scars. But no matter who we were or what we did, we're Alamegans. Then and now. The Empire was our enemy then. And now it's despair. Good words and deeds will serve us best in this fight. Weapons even an old man like me can yet wield. Thanks to the two of you, the missing villages may finally be laid to rest. I and the other Silver Griffins will redouble our efforts to prevent any further tragedies. I finished checking the wares, sir. Everything is in order. Good work. Take a rest, lad. You're more than earned it. Keep this to yourselves, but Everett's younger brother was a member of the Crania Lupi. He's exactly the sort of person we're trying to help. Like many of the others, he was reluctant to talk to us at first. But after we'd gained his trust, we were able to help him find work. He's taken to it well. Oh, it's, the butcher! And... traitors, all of us, kinslayers deserving of hate and death. Hate and death. Get back! Get back! Well, shit. From her! Vadola saved your girl's life! I know, but... she's... It happened in an instant. That poor lad. But it had to be done, and without hesitation. Would have been much worse otherwise. Could you go after Fordola and see to her wounds? I'll do what I can here. Of course. Alright. We'll find her soon enough. There you are. Alright, Fordola.
I'm fine. Leave me be. I said I don't need your help!
It's not only your injuries I'm worried about.
Bloody hells! If you're here to patch me up, get on with it! Quietly! A curl can't change his spots. And there's no wasting the blood off. And there's no washing the blood off my hands. Nor would I, even if I could. Taking up Garlean steel was the first choice, but not the last. Like the first kill, the hardest. Every choice after that came easier and easier. Until I stopped counting. Stopped caring. You tell yourself it's right. It's for the greater good. You give the order, feel the ground tremble as the cannon fires, and when the dust settles, and your own men are buried beneath the rubble, and you tell yourself, Me too. You mustn't give in. That man in the village. I saw his past. I'm the one who killed his brother. I'll be all right. I just need a moment. Can you wait with me? Everything the Skulls fought for. The sacrifices we made. The things we did. In the end, it was all for nothing. Sometimes, I look back on the road I walked, and the bitterness I can still taste, and I wonder, if I'd grown up in another time, another place, would I have done the same to a different people? Was it always in me to be me? All I know is, everyone would have been better off if I'd never been born. But I was. And I dragged others into a hell of my own making. I remember these two brothers in particular. Childhood friends of mine. The older one enlisted with me, but the younger... he would never have made it as a soldier. He was too kind, too good. Ansfried died at Specula Imperatoris, but his brother's still out there somewhere. Not that I've got the courage to face him after what I did. I hope he's found the life he deserves. Not all of the Crania Lupi at the towers died that day, though. I know from one of my visions that at least one survived. Rudolph. I'm glad he's made it out. but too many others didn't. Too many others still need our help. I helped make this blasphemy, and by Valga, I'll kill the bastard if it's the last thing I do. Anyway, that's enough out of me. I'll be heading back to the city to make my report. I suggest you do likewise. Alright, back to the Alamegan Quarter. Alright. And we're back. Ralbon?
Welcome back. Fodola's already given her account, and I'd like to hear yours, too. So, she almost turned into a beast herself. We'll have to take that into consideration before sending her into the field again. As far as the events in Aligana are concerned, the two of you did well. Despite the appearance of several beasts, you were able to prevent any further casualties. However, this serves to confirm that those with connections to the Crania Lupi should be considered at risk of turning. Over the years, many of them have drifted away from the larger settlements and have taken to living in secret. Others made their way to Ul'dah as refugees, including some individuals of interest. As such, we'll be working closely with the Immortal Flames to locate and offer support to those refugees in particular. In fact, I plan to make the journey there for an audience with the Sultana. Once my preparations are complete, perhaps you might accompany me. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you.
I'd be down for that. If you give me more gil for these missions. The next quest will be the level 87 quest, A New Battleground, and we shall be doing it with Astrologian. Until then, that's it for this episode. And if you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the next episode. And click here to watch the previous one. See you in a little bit.